Hello friends, my name is Genevieve or Genna Mazer from Lenny Digitals, and I am here today to essentially we're going to play. We are going to play with Zinnia. Now, I've been using Zinnia for almost exactly a year. I think I'm at like a year and 2 weeks, maybe. I'm really close. So if you guys have been watching me on my personal channel for a while, you know that my subscription to Zinnia was a literal accident, right? Someone had asked me to review the app for my YouTube channel, and I was like, okay, why not? And then I tried it, and I was like, man, why do I gotta like it so much? And then I got a migraine, and my trial period expired when I was pretty much unconscious. But if it tells you anything, I was perfectly fine this year and renewed it. So Zinnia is where it's at, guys. It is where it's at. But now we have brand new features that are freaking bomb. So you can see all my crap sitting here, but we're going to create a new one, and we're going to go from scratch because now you can make a linked planner 100% in app, which is friggin' awesome. Cannot think of a lot of other apps that'll let you do that, like planner apps. So we're going to start with a basic page. Now you can start with a full planner and just customize colors and styles, but we're going to start from scratch. So let's see, you could do a spread style, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a single page because I want to be able to create a spread style my own way. So we're just going to do a standard page, white pages. In other words, we're starting with a blank square. Well, a rectangle. So we're going to start new journal. So this is all we have so far, right? There's nothing over here, brand new page. Now, admittedly, I'm used to making planners in Keynote, right? With Keynote, you kind of have to do, it's different. You have to kind of build ahead. Like you have to plan, okay, well, I'm gonna want this many days, so I have to work in this cluster. And it's kind of a pain. But with Zinnia, the way that I do it is I'm gonna create my planner first. So before we do any kind of linking, I'm gonna create what I want my planner to look like. So, as we know, Zinnia comes with, 11 billion stickers. So I'm gonna go to the paper packs option, and we're gonna find something to use as our backdrop. So let's see. And bear in mind, you could do this 800 million ways. It's not limited to what I do here. So I want something that's like a desktop look. Let's see. This kind of is giving me like Formica counter vibes. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. Here we go. This is what I want. Go away, maybe pile. Okay, so I'm going to use probably this plain white one because if I'm going to have a colorful planner, I want to have a neutral backdrop for it. So I'm just going to size this so it covers my entire workspace because this is essentially my desk. And then I'm going to tap the image and lock it into place. That way, when I bring in other stuff, I can move things around and it's not like I have to unlock this to be able to move it. I cannot move this image now. So I'm going to go to journal cards because admittedly, this is like my favorite thing that Zinnia has. I love these. I love how they show up on the on your spreads. And they're so great. Let's see. I want to have something with a little bit of color, but no. I mean, maybe pile? Okay, maybe pile. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, I like these just for the look. Uh-oh. Sold. There we go. Bye. One thing also that I really like about Zinnia, you guys, is, and I've said this a lot of times, but they're so inclusive. Like you can find stickers for pretty much anything, like nothing is left out, and I 100% appreciate that. So let's see. This is gonna be like the binding of our planner, like if it's open, because I'm going to do like a little hobo style. So now I want to find something that's going to act as our paper. Now I don't know if there's any white journal cards in here. Ooh, not what we're looking for, but I still like those. Okay, I'm just going to search for shape. Because if you find an image in Zinnia that is just one solid color or one solid color plus black, I believe, you can change the color of the image. So we can come in here and look at all of these different shapes. And I think I'm just gonna go here. And then down here on the bottom, you can change the color. So I'm gonna make this white. And then I'm gonna flip. And this is gonna be our paper. Now you can see it's not, well, I mean, I was gonna say it's not a perfect fit, but it kind of is. If it wasn't, you could hit this crop option here. It will flatten the element, which for a blank colored thing like this doesn't really do a lot. This is for if you have something that like has a text box option, flattening it will take away that text box option, but that doesn't matter for us right now. So you can crop it however you would need to using that option. So now I'm just gonna kind of center her on here, and I'm leaving room at the top and on the sides for some tabs, just like that. Now I'm gonna lock the bottom piece so that I don't accidentally move that when I'm moving tabs around. And then check this out. If you go here to search and literally just type tabs, I mean, does it get more convenient? Does it? Does it? Now, these ones down here that have the two-toned colors, you can't change the colors of those, but these ones up here, you can. Maybe we'll do like these little crescents. I mean, they're kind of bordering on yellow, but we're gonna call them cream. So I'm just gonna line it up like this. And then I'm gonna delete it because it's too yellow. Let's see. Oh, maybe these things, okay. And then I can, again, go to the colors, get the dropper. I don't want to do black because it's going to mix too much with the background, but I will come over here and like steal some of these gray tones. Oh, that's pretty. And then I will size it down to the size approximately that I want it, which would be like right about there. And then before I click off of it, I'm going to tap, well, I guess I'm just going to tap it and hit copy so that I can make more of them. Okay, so I made 6 of them, so that's like a half a year. So now, because my bottom 2 layers are locked, I can long press and highlight those, and then I can size them so that if I wanted all 12 months on one side, I could make them fit. So like right about there, and then reselect because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, and then copy. And then I'm gonna paste so that I have 2 rows of those guys. And then I'm gonna select all of them and size them so they fit just how I want them to on that side. And then I'm going to select my paper and then hit this forward, the little up arrow here on the bottom to bring, if you long press that one, it'll take that to the top of your layers. If you long press this one, it'll take it to the bottom, and that includes under your locked layers. So I want it to go all the way to the top so it is covering the edges of our little tabs. And then I think on the other side, I'm gonna use these same little tabs, but I'm gonna do them in a different color. So like, maybe we'll do, oh, maybe a gold? Oh, nice. Okay, fancy. There we go. Okay. And then I'm not going to do as many because I don't need to do 12 months twice. And you could put like meal prep or exercise log, you know, stuff like that over here. And I want to do on the top, let's grab one of these guys. And again, I'm going to change the color. Maybe we'll go, no, I don't want to go white because then I won't be able to see it at all, but maybe a different, And then I'm just gonna stick maybe just one, like right there. And then I'm gonna lower it beneath that paper. Okay, so now we have a bunch of tabs. We need a binding. So if I come up here and you can type, I believe, rings or coils. I don't remember. Rings did it. There we go. And this one's my favorite because it's like this little stitch binding. And then I'm just gonna size it to fit. However, if you wanted them to be bigger, you could make them bigger and then just crop off the excess ones. But I wanna have just the little ones like that. That's adorable. Okay, so now we need to start linking. Okay, so the thing about linking here is that you have to think kind of ahead, right? Because what's different about Zinnia versus Keynote is in Keynote, if you wanted to have the same links on every page, you would have to create a master slide to do that. The concept of master slides can get kind of confusing, but with Keynote, you don't have to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna create more pages. 12. Okay, so that'll be our 12 months, and I can come out here to grab that one. So then I could either type in like the J for January, February, or whatever, or you can just touch your thing and hit link right here. So it shows you all of your different slides. So if I want January to be the first one, I'm just gonna hit this right here. Now it turned pink because it has a link there. That link or that pink color is not visible unless you've touched that tab. So now we're gonna go to this one, link there. Okay, so now we have all of the monthlies linked. So what I can do is I can copy everything on this page. All right, so if I want to copy everything on this page, I do need to unlock these elements. So I'm just going to unlock, and now I can long press, select, copy, and then come over, and if you hit paste, it's going to put everything in the exact same spot. So you don't have to line anything up. And these links are still active, which is awesome. That is a big pro for doing this here. And you don't have to copy every time either. You can just paste, paste, oops, tap off before you move on. So now, real quick, I do want to show you one con of doing this, okay? Is that now these guys here aren't linked on every page because I didn't assign them before I started pasting. So you want to kind of lay your planner out in your head first before you start pasting. One thing you can do is you can just come over here to this view, say up here, and I want this to be July. So then I would just come over here, I'm just going to write July. Over here, August. September. So then when I'm linking, I know what is needing to go here, and I don't have to even erase that because I can just paste right over it. It's super easy. So you want to make sure that before you start pasting, you want to lay out all of your pages to where everything is going to be linked. So ideally, I would have made these 4 sections plus this one, although with this one, I could make this a home page link, however you wanted to do that too. So you want to lay it all out before you start pasting. So let's say you forgot to do that, then you can just tap. So I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to delete these extra pages because with Zinnia, you don't have to work sequentially. So I could come over here and just slide these pages here, or I could come to the last page, create new ones, and slide them to where I want them to go. So let's make a few more pages. And then we're gonna come in here and see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus we have 1 for the top, so we need 4 more for those ones on the side. So now I can go through here and say, all right, well, I can go link, come down here, and I had said the last 4 were gonna be these 4. Link, link. I love that it doesn't take you to the page because then it's like, okay, I have to keep scrolling. And if you have it's kind of stupid, but if you have like motion sickness like I do, flipping back and forth between pages so fast totally triggers my vertigo, and I hate that. So this one we had said was going to be this page. So now I have all of these different pages linked. So I can copy and paste this layout to everywhere. And I'm going to recopy because I did put new links in. So I'm just going to hit copy, paste, paste. I don't need to worry about that because it's going to cover it anyway. So one thing of note too, though, when you're making planners like this, and this is really cool, is remember I showed you earlier the flatten thing, right? Where it would turn off text boxes and things like that. That doesn't affect our links. So if I decided, man, I'm really not feeling, or if I decided, she's thinking ahead, if I decided if I'm on July, I want this one to be a different color so I know that I'm on July. Yeah, that's July. Then I could hit edit. No, I could hit edit, colors, and change it to a different color. And it's not going to affect that link. That link is still active. So you can change colors of certain elements on certain pages and still have your links work, which is awesome. So now we have all of those pages pasted. They are all linked because we pasted all the links with them. So let's say you wanted to make like a cover, right? You could come down here, hit new page, just like this. So you can drag it to the top, put it there, and your links are still correct. It doesn't reorder your links to put a new page here. So I can just copy our background, paste, copy our book, paste, and now I'm gonna crop this because obviously if the book is closed, you're only gonna get about just over half of this. So then you would have your little half C here, and you could put like little tabs sticking out. Or even like these things. Maybe not in that color because ew. But you could take like these little dudes and stick them down here. So like it's sticking out of the book. That's really cute. And then we could put some tabs sticking out also. Or, I seriously do this like on the fly. Or we could get like some more of these journal cards, crop them down, do like a little sideways moment here and have like paper sticking out. That would be really cute too. Oh, a little map. So all of this isn't necessary. This is just extra fun to add to your desktop, but you could also do this in a full page. You don't have to have a desktop planner. You could just have a full-on page, which you can then copy and paste onto another notebook if you wanted to have a desktop scene. The process is the same for all of it. Super easy to do, you guys. It does take, like I said, a little bit of planning ahead of time, but if you can make a couple of notes before you start, you can put notes on the blank slides like I showed you, a copy paste, your links stay. Super easy to do. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised with how they set this up. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you around. Bye!